Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about the lesson that Ms. Costas sent out in her Google Slides presentation. It's lessons 5 and 6 for this week. What I'm going to do is to read you what's on her slides to help support you in doing the work. So I'm going to start with slide number 7, which is entitled Building Background. Review. Context clues. Hints found in a sentence, paragraph, or passage that a reader can use to understand the meaning of a new or unfamiliar words. Here, Ms. Costas has put in 2 YouTube videos, so you should pause my reading here and watch the 2 videos, and then on the following slide, you will be able to take quick notes. When you are finished with that, we are going to look at slide number 9, in which she gives you an example of how to use context clues. I am going to read directly from her slide to support you in getting this information. Example number 1. I got in trouble for not telling the truth last night, and my mom decided to revoke all of my privileges. I can't hang out with my friends until next week. Steps. 1. I read the sentence. 2. I look for clues in both sentences. 3. I underline the clues that help me to know the meaning of revoke. 4. According to the clues, I think the meaning of revoke is this sentence is to put an end to something. It's when something is canceled. Example number 2. Sometimes studying for math tests feels futile or useless because my scores never seem to improve all that much. Steps. 1. I read the sentence. 2. I looked for clues, the sentence. 3. I underline the clues that help me to know the meaning of the word futile. 4. According to the clues in the sentence, the word futile is useless. After the word or, I can find another word for futile. It is useless. Futile and useless mean the same. They are synonyms. It means that I am not good at math and I need to get more help. Now on slide 11, it's time for you to try. This is the you do. I will read the directions, and then I will read to you the passage, and you will look for clues and write the meaning or the synonym. The directions say, underline the clues that help you to know the meaning of each bold word. Then, copy the words or phrases on the line and write a synonym or definition for each bold word. Here is the text. After several English explorations of North America, a permanent settlement was attempted by Queen Elizabeth in 1587. Over 100 settlers departed England to build a new colony in the Chesapeake Bay area on the coast of North Carolina. John White was the leader of the colonists, as he had previous experience in the area. The colonists attempted to build relationships with the local Native Americans that lived nearby. But the relationship was arduous because of some difficult experiences in the past. After some challenging months, John White went back to England for more supplies for the settlement. Now you will follow Ms. Costa's directions to write the clues that you underlined and write the meaning or synonym for the words. Now we are on slide 2, which is the last slide of lesson 1. And it will be the end of the video. I will make a second video for lesson 2. This is also your independent work. You will do the same with this one, which is to read the passage, which I will read for you, underline the clues, and then you will write the clues next to number 1 and the meaning or synonym next to number 2. John White's return to England for more supplies was plagued by difficulties. White had to set sail close to winter, which made it difficult for him to find a ship that would take him back to the colony. Additionally, England was at war with the Spanish, and many available ships were being used to fight. At one point, John White tried to return with supplies, but the ship he was on attempted to steal cargo from Spanish ships. The supplies intended for the colonists were seized after the attempt failed. 3 years after he initially arrived in England, White was finally able to return to the colony with supplies. So now you will underline the clues that help you know what the word seized means. Also, you will write those clues next to number 1 and write the meaning or synonym next to number 2. I hope this has helped you be able to do the work that Ms. Costas has put out. In the next video, I will talk about the remaining slides, starting with number 13, which are lesson number 2.